For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to talk about the cheapest way possible to pick up Rookie Premier collectibles. Now if you guys are a little bit lost on how the Rookie Premier promo works, or you want to know how to get these collectibles for free, I will leave a video linked in the description that I posted earlier, which is going to help you out with all that stuff. But in today's video, we are going to focus on the exchange sets, which are a very important part of the promo. Now, essentially what we're going to do today is go into the Rookie Premier exchange sets and find which set in here is going to give you the cheapest cost per collectible. We'll go through each of the sets, look at price points, and then figure out which one of these is the most economical and the cheapest way possible to get your tokens. Now, if you could just do one quick thing for me and scroll down and leave a like, it helps the channel out so much. It takes me like 2 hours to make the videos. It takes you 1 second to leave a like. Is that a fair trade? I don't really know. Scroll down and leave a like though, it helps me out a ton. Alright boys, so let's get into this one. Obviously subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Rookie Premier content. We'll continue making videos going over this promo in the next couple of days, but let's get into our exchange sets right here, and let's start to calculate our cost per collectible. Now obviously most of you guys know this already, but these collectibles are going to allow you to eventually create these 99 overall Rookie Premier players and then get your Rookie Premier tokens in Madden 22. So set number one, this is like kind of the baseline set. This is a set that you guys can do an infinite amount of times, and essentially what you do is put in a 93 overall Rookie Premier player and get yourself a Rookie Premier collectible. Now these players are currently selling for around 55 to 60k, which essentially means that you're spending 55 to 60k per collectible. Very easy math for this set. Okay, moving on to set number two right here. This draft set is for some reason fairly expensive. As you guys will see, you need two 91 to 92 overall draft players. These cards are currently going for around 30k. As you can see, there's one for 27k right now. We need two of the cards, so that's going to end up being about 60,000 coins, and you only get one collectible for doing this, so that's about a 60k cost per collectible. Not really a good deal. You guys will see as we go through here, there's going to be some better deals later on in the video, so this one isn't really the greatest, and I wouldn't really recommend you guys do this set. Now moving right along, this set right here is going to be pretty solid. This one requires two 93 to 95s. These 93 to 95s are selling for like less than the 91s, which is kind of crazy. And let's say you guys get these cards for 30k, which as you can see, it's going to be pretty easy to do. You're going to spend 60k on this set, but we get 3 collectibles back in return. So 60k divided by 3 is going to give you an answer of 20,000 coins, and that essentially means that you're spending 20k per collectible when you knock this set out. So that's actually a pretty good deal right there. As you guys can see, it's a lot cheaper than the other two. You're only spending 20k per collectible, whereas you're spending around 50 to 60k on these sets right here. And as we continue to go down, there's actually a couple of other good sets down here that I want to mention, but that is going to be the best set so far. And now next up, we have a very similar set right here, putting in a 96 overall draft player and getting yourself 4 Rookie Premier collectibles. Let's quickly go into the auction block and check the prices of the cards. The last time I checked, those cards were selling for around 60k, so 60,000 coins divided by 4, because we're getting 4 of those collectibles, is going to give you an answer of 15,000 coins. So that's 15k per collectible. That is cheaper than the previous set we went over, and that would essentially mean that if you were to get that price for the entire collection, you would be spending 150k on a Rookie Premier card, which is actually a pretty solid deal. Obviously you need 10 of them. Let's quickly take a look at the price right here. We're going on the draft filter, and you will see around 62k. You can refresh and find them for 60, so 60 divided by 4, that is a 15k cost per collectible, and that is going to be a really good deal. So yeah, that's a really nice deal for the 96 to 98. Moving right along, we've got the 85 to 89 exchange. You can do this set 2 times, you get 1 collectible, and this is a good one to do if you've got a lot of 85 to 89s in your binder. If you have a ton of those cards in your binder and you don't really plan on clearing them out, I would honestly just go in here and do this set. You're not really going to go through the auction block and probably sell off those cards if you already have them backed up in your binder. So if you're in that situation, do this set. But if you did want to go in and buy these players on the block, you're actually going to get a solid cost per collectible. Let's say you get about 5,000 coins for your 86s, then you're going to end up spending about 35k on the set, which isn't really that bad of a deal. I mean, it's not as good as some of the other ones we've seen, but obviously you can only do those other sets a couple of times. The only one that's repeatable an infinite amount of times is going to be that first set, which is the 93 overall exchange. As you can see, the first time we go on a filter, we see cards up for 5k. You can honestly maybe even get them for less. You could probably get around 4k for the cards to go into the set, so that's about 28k to about 30,000 coins to get these players. Yeah, you can probably do 4k for your 85s, so let's say about 28k for the set. This is actually a solid one right here, and you get a collectible for that. Now continuing to go through, we have our 90 plus overall elite player exchange. This one is also going to be a really good deal. This is good if you've got got some 90 overalls in your binder and you just want to throw them in here and you don't plan on selling them off. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them because I keep a pretty tight item binder. But yeah, we're going to go into the auction block right here, take a look at the price of 90s, and you guys can probably find your 90s up for around 8 to 9k, which is then going to mean that you're spending around 16 to 18k to do the set. So a really good deal right there as well. If you guys are willing to go into the block and you're willing to go snipe some cards that are 90 overall players, you can do this set at a really cheap price. As you can see, we'll quickly take a look at the team of the week filter, and hopefully there's a card up for like 8 or 9k, 9.9 for Odell. If we were to go on some other filters, I'm assuming we could probably find some of these 90s at a price of around 9k, so let's say about 18k when it comes to a cost per collectible price for that. But obviously for these final sets that I'm showing you guys, if you have cards in your binder and you're not really going to sell them off, just put them into these sets right here because you're probably not going to sell them anyway, so you might as well get a collectible. Alright, now the final set to take a look at is going to be the 75 to 89 overall elite player exchange. This is one that if you guys wanted to, you could put all of your straggler cards in here, but I did the math on this one, and this is likely going to be around a 50k cost per collectible. There's not really any cards in here that are super inexpensive. All these rows are fairly pricey, so if you want to get rid of your cards and you just want to dump them into here, you can do that, but I would honestly probably recommend that you guys put those 85s in this set because this one is much more effective, whereas this set right here is actually going to cost you 5 85s, and then instead of those extra 2 85s, you need a total of 8 80 to 84s and 15 75 to 79, so that set, it's not really a good one. Now in terms of rankings, this is by far the most important part of the video, boys. The first one that you guys want to do until you can't do it anymore is this set right here. This one is giving you a 15k cost per collectible and a really nice deal. Now the next set I would recommend you guys focus on is going to be your 90 plus overall elite player exchange, around a 20k cost per collectible at the max if you buy your cards at 10k, but if you find them for 7k, 8k, 9k, you're only spending around a 18 to 19k cost per collectible, which is a solid deal for this set right here. Now at the number 3 spot, we have the 93 to 95 exchange. This one is around a 20k cost per collectible. You can maybe get it a little bit under that. You're gonna have to snipe on this filter, but there's a lot of activity on this one, so go back, click X, click O, click X, click O, and you'll be able to find some snipes fairly easily, or you can go into the auction block and snipe your cards that way. Now the other set that I want to mention is going to be the 85 to 89 overall exchange. That's going to be ranked number 4, and this one's costing about 28k per collectible. So those are the top 4 sets you guys want to do. If you were to do all these sets to the maximum, you get 8 collectibles from this one, you get 6 collectibles from this, and then you get 4 collectibles from the other ones combined, and that is going to give you a total of 18 collectibles, which is almost enough to complete 2 rookie premier cards. And then if we do that math, it's around 400k to do those cards, whereas if we were to just get cards from this set right here and we were to just buy a rookie premier collectibles, it would cost you around 1.2 million to do that if you were to get 2 rookie premiers by just buying these players right here. So that's why it's very important that you guys watch this video. So if you made it to this point, hey, good job. You're gonna make sure you get some good deals, and it's important that you guys follow the video as well. And if you're planning on getting these collectibles, utilize the prices that I mentioned, utilize the sets that I mentioned, and you'll be able to find the best deals you possibly can. So that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and until next time, boys, I am out. Peace.